Hey everybody, what is up? Today I'm gonna finally review the movie of the summer I've been anticipating the most. Finally, a superhero, one of the few superhero movies I was legit excited for. Deadpool and Wolverine. Sorry, I have a bit of a sore throat. So the plot of this movie is years after the events of Deadpool 2, Wade has retired as a mercenary and has become a car salesman. And he finds out from the TVA that his universe is collapsing due to the death due to in the distant future Logan dies, as you probably saw. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen Logan. Uh, so so he gets sent, travels through the multiverse and comes across another dimension, another universe, and he finds another version of Wolverine who's also played by Hugh Jackman. And he's really gruff and surly, as you expect from Wolverine, because lots of the mutants have been wiped out, just like in Logan. Like you can see, there's really parallels, and they traveled through the multiverse to save both their worlds because there's a mutant named Cassandra Nova who wants to destroy every universe in the multiverse except for one she created called the Void, which is a deserted apocalyptic world which can unite a bunch of uh, characters from the Marvel universe, wink, and Deadpool and Wolverine go on a big journey to try and save their universes, try to survive, and hopefully restore their timelines and get everything back to normal. I had a total blast with this movie. It's no secret that I did love the first two Deadpool movies. I mean, okay, I guess I should probably say what I thought of the first. The first one, I absolutely love it. I think Deadpool 1 and 2, to be honest, are two of my favorite comic book movies ever, and that's high praise because I don't often. I guess I do have a lot of favorite comic book movies, but as you know me, I find comic book movies tend to be hit miss, a lot of misses, a lot of misses, but when they can be good, they can be really good. And while this is the weakest Deadpool movie, I still really enjoy it. Hold on, I have a battery warning. Because I think a big part of what makes this movie not quite work as much as the first two Deadpool movies is that the other two Deadpool movies, like, okay, yeah, they did have a lot of characters, like they had Colossus, Negasonic Teenage Warhead, and even the second one had like Domino and Cable and such. This is a Wolverine movie, kind of, even though because it's called Deadpool and Wolverine, and Wolverine's name is in the title. But the problem is that if you love Wolverine but don't like Deadpool, you're not gonna like this movie because this is way more of a Deadpool movie, like writing and tone wise. Which I mean, I guess that's obvious because the same writers wrote of the other two wrote this movie. But as someone who loves Deadpool, I really liked it because I think they didn't treat Wolverine as a joke necessarily. I mean, yeah, he does have a lot of funny moments in this film, but I think it really works because Wolverine isn't always an ultra serious character because I think his gruff bad boy attitude and surly personality really works with lots of the comedy. And I think because he's basically like a parallel of what Wade was in the first movie. Because if you remember in the first Deadpool movie, he Colossus really wanted him to be an X-Man and wanted him to, follow orders, but Deadpool was just an abrasive, self-centered revenge seeker. But in this movie, you can tell he's grown because he's more of a team player and he wants Logan to help him save his world. And Wolverine's just like, whatever, I let down my world, so I'm probably gonna be no better. And yeah, I mean, it is kind of. I guess you could say the banter's a bit predictable with this kind of movie. Like you mentioned, it's going to be humorous. Wolverine's going to be the grumpy one. It's basically a buddy cop film, but that's really what makes it works. It's like watching a Marvel movie from Deadpool's perspective, and you do get a lot of Marvel characters in this movie. I'm not going to say a thing, but I mean, Well, the merchandise already spoiled it, so I guess I probably have to, because like lots of the movie theater merchandise and the Funko Pops already ruined it. The Deadpool core is appears in this movie. Boy, I totally would have cheered if I didn't know that they were in this movie. Because, gee, I mean, to be fair, I guess maybe a lot of people aren't familiar with the Deadpool core. They're more familiar with other certain characters, so maybe they felt most people wouldn't care. But you have to say, I would have cheered hard if I saw the Deadpool core, not knowing. But like when I walked into the movie theater, there was a Headpool popcorn bucket, and lots of Funko Pops are like Headpool and Kid Pool and whatever. But you can't win every time, I suppose. And the villain is kind of wasted. Like I thought she was cool because Cassandra Nova. If you don't know, she's supposed to be the twin sister in the comics, the twin sister of Charles Xavier, but she was separated at birth. But because of her power and cosmic power of being a cosmic entity, she was reformed to her own physical being, and you don't really get a lot of that with her. But when she's there, she can be a cool villain. And scale wise, this is the biggest Deadpool movie. Like, I mean, it's obvious this one had the biggest budget, and probably a lot of that was because it was set within the MCU, so they had that MCU budget. So, and yeah, it looks very good. I actually saw this movie in IMAX. I don't think I've seen a movie in IMAX since Age of Ultron. Yeah, but and like the scale was really good. Like you see lots of well in the trailer you saw that desert with the Fox logo destroyed in the background, and you see a lot of different worlds and universes, and like I this is a hard movie to talk about without spoiling it, but if you're a Deadpool fan or a fan of the Marvel universe in general, you're gonna have an absolute blast with this movie. I haven't enjoyed, like I said, I haven't enjoyed an MCU movie this much in a long time, so I really, really had a fun time. This, I mean, if you like Marvel but you don't like Deadpool, you're probably not gonna like this movie. But if you love Deadpool and just want to see him have a big adventure within the Marvel multiverse, then sorry, then this is the movie for you. It's really fun, and I can't recommend it enough. It's definitely a nerd's dream. So yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine. While it's not my favorite movie of the year, that still goes to Dune Part Two. I still really like this movie. It's definitely got to be one of my favorite MCU movies. Definitely up there. So okay, the trailers I got before the movie. Uh, I got Beetlejuice. Thankfully, it was the full trailer this time, not the teaser that I've been getting a bazillion times. But I'm curious about it. I don't know if Beetlejuice really needs a sequel, but I think the actors that they got to return look like they're having a lot of fun, and it brings back that surreal, crazy, cartoony style that the first movie did. So I'm sure this movie will be a fun time. Venom: The Last Dance. Hopefully, this is better than Let There Be Carnage, which I didn't dislike, but it could have been way better. This movie, it might be fun. I mean, the plot seems a little dull. It's just Venom and Eddie running throughout because they're being chased, and that's it. Hopefully, it leads to something bigger because this is the final Venom movie, but I have hope for it. I think it'll be a fun B movie type film like the other two were. So, Wicked, which is based, if you probably know, it's based on the Broadway musical, which I never seen, but this might not be bad. I mean, I know lots of these musical type movies come out during Christmas, and this one is too. And I do like The Wizard of Oz, so maybe this could be a fun movie. So it might be fun, unique, see like all the production design and lots of the musical numbers. It could be good. So maybe I won't see it in theaters, but maybe I'll give it a chance. And I got Alien Romulus, whatever. This movie looks like it'll be good. It looks like it'll be a good, thrilling time. I don't. I think this is supposed to be a sequel to Aliens or a standalone sequel to the first Alien. I don't know. The Alien timeline is so confusing, but I've only seen the first two Alien movies. I liked the first Alien, absolutely loved Aliens, and this looks definitely more thrilling, more horror-esque than the first two. I mean, the first one kind of was basically a slow-paced thriller, but this one looks more horror-esque and fast-paced, so I might want to check this out. It could be a good one for the big screen in terms of the sound, so. And finally, I got Captain America Brave New World. This is a new Captain America movie about, of course, Sam Wilson is Captain America this time, and it looks promising so far. Hopefully, it'll be one of the MCU's better attempts in the past decade. I really am getting Winter Soldier vibes from this trailer, and if it's like that, I'm up for it. Although, speaking of spoilers, I really hate they revealed that Red Hulk is going to be in this movie. Disney, just fire your marketing team when it comes to Marvel movies, because why do they keep revealing everything? But I don't know if I'll see it, but I might give it a chance. So far, it looks promising. But yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine, good job, Disney. You made a third Deadpool movie, and you managed to make them work, and you delivered one of the best MCU movies in a long time. So, bravo, Disney. This definitely was great seeing as a Deadpool fan, a Wolverine fan, and a Marvel fan in general. So, yeah, if you like any of those three, this is definitely a must watch. So, yeah, that's my review of Deadpool and Wolverine. So, see you later, everybody.